A wall, a wall, a ceiling, a floor, and a shadow. And close to nothing lies between them. Who inside but me, the barely creature whispering loneliness, loneliness, into the festering ear of the cookie-cutter night. The sound cutting like the scent of an expired vat of yogurt that has been cursed because of its plainness. In lieu of plainness and painlessness, there's nothing left to do but cut that air off. But how then will I hear the voice of someone calling out to me? To me, of all people, the boy whose fate felt determined the day my parents got tired of their dreams. Or do I save myself the sweet allure of that voice's silence, but hear nothing at all? Still to see it all the same, never to hear the cruel absence of my name. Mind a boggle, body too numb to rearrange it all, overflowing with broken flotsam and silver skies never seen, trading skies for a not-so-silver screen, while the nearest burger place lies like you, in a renovation that will take forever to complete. Styrofoam in your ears, carbonated blood in your eyes, remembering the years when sleep is all you could ever have. Now it's all you could ever want. But if you look back over your shoulder, your neck will break, and there'll be nothing left of what you've been or could be.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Stop that.
Let's get down to business. If you never knew me, what would you do?
I'd be long dead.
Ooh, good answer. All right, similar question. What if you had known me sooner?
If I had met you earlier?
You know, what if we were here where we are now with each other years ago?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
What if you had met me earlier?
Then of course I would love you earlier. Love you longer. Love you everything more and forever.
You love me?
Unabashedly so.
But what if you never found me, and you were lost in everybody else?
I dreamt of something like that. Some time ago. That night on Ledger Street, after the orchestra concert.
Ledger Street will always be our place.
I got home, I went to bed. I had this horrible dream that I was inches away from you, then feet, then miles, with people covering the distance between us, all moving in one great circle around me. But I could still see your eyes, and you could still see mine.
And all was well.
Save for the people, made of nothing.
You versus all those people. You love me. How much?
So much so that sometimes I confuse you with pure serenity.
And I you.
And I you. And I you. And I you.
I forgot to tell you years ago who I was or what I didn't know. The flower will forever be the favorite of the sun. But what of the grass that surrounds her? The grass that, no matter how hard it tries, will never bloom into something more than meaningless. You could paint it all red, it would still not be a rose. You could starve it like yellow straw, and it would die yet undignified. But when the breeze of fortune sweeps through its wake, the nothing blade of grass and the everything flower touch, and the blade forgets who he is inside of a smile, only to spend the rest of his days just out of reach once more.
All right, you're all set. Y'all have a good one, okay? Hi, what can I get you?
2 number 3s, please.
3.
3 number 3s, please.
3s, please.
Quit it, you.
Drinks?
Nah.
But I'll have a side salad instead of fries.
He has high cholesterol.
Hey, that's none of our business.
All right, $24.37.
My boss's kid works here. Can we get a discount?
No, sorry.
You're a cheapskate.
I'm paying for all this. Thanks.
Have a good one.
Only on certain empty nights, when it all comes to one big wrong, and the only thing in your head not pounding is the slowly fleeting memory of who you once were, its cruel sting unmoving. That moment when you were closest to the man you'll never be. It's nights like these that I remember painfully how much I need you, and I worry that I'll never again know such warmth, no matter how much I burn. No matter how much I burn, the smoke, forgotten, fades away.
Goodbye.
If I shook off all that corroded me, what would remain would be a skeleton, brutally thin in almost any light. If I never knew you so devotedly, what would be what shouldn't have. To the chagrin of my eyes, you'd be out of sight. Days dawdled by until we leave this place. Still, at your every move, my head pounds full of poetry. I don't much care for a sunburnt lawn chair. I much prefer your sun-kissed face, and I cherish the solace that lies in our serendipity. However long inside these walls, never trapped will I be, knowing that if only for a moment, at least for a moment, you still think of me.
When did you move?
I left for college. My parents left for 5 minutes south.
It's a nice house.
We had a trampoline in the back and a basketball hoop in the front. We used to play fight in the woods.
I had this neighbor, Misty. She lived next door. We used to ding-dong ditch each other all the time.
Misty Williamson?
Yeah,
You've always lived around here?
always.
Me too. My parents figured it'd be a good place for me to grow up.
And what else?
And what else?
So, how do you know Misty Williamson?
We'd camped together in middle school. Do you know Rosalind Villanueva?
Yeah,
It was the three of us. It was great.
her mom and my mom work together.
Do you know Theo Bowden?
He went to my elementary school. We were in the same class in 4th grade.
And I never knew you.
A lot of near misses, I guess. So many wonderful people in between us.
When was the last time you saw any of them?
Not since I left. People come and go a lot in a place like this.
Don't remind me.
I'll text you when I land,
Why?
so I can text you anything at all.
But you're leaving. Everyone's always leaving.
I'll be back. Love me twice a year.
You know that hurts too much.
Goodbye.
That moment is gone. No new smile in its place. And all my bones will slowly break backwards as I watch it all pass. The end of memory, the end of all tears, never to be seen again years. And all that aches familiar word or two, will be still. Hey!
Hey! I used to live here.
It's a nice house.
It holds a lot of memories.
Are you familiar with my work?
I don't think so.
That's strange. I feel like I know you.
Everybody knows everybody in a place like this.
It's true. Well, good night.
Good night. I love you.